The sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Mike, the Bulldog Bianchi sports page is brought to you by Kaufman and Lind Injury Attorneys. Jeff Kaufman will be here next hour with Law and Disorder. If you got questions you want to send over to him, 22526. We'll get him in front of the man.
Yeah, he'll be calling him from Comic-Con. Does it every year, man. For those that don't know, he writes comic books as well. He's a jack of all trades is what he is. He's a Jeff of all trades.
There you go. All right, Bulldog's still on vacation, so we'll continue to fill in for him while he's rejuvenating, recharging. He'll be back next Monday. How about we start with non-Olympic stuff first, and then we'll wrap with all the Olympic updates.
I got you.
That work for you?
Yeah.
All right, Orlando City in Leagues Cup play Friday beat Montreal 4-1. That's a good start for those guys in what ultimately is a month-long tournament. Orlando Pride, also tournament action. Summer Cup, they were tied at the end of regulation against CF Monterrey 2-2, and then they went on to handle it in penalty kicks 5-4.
That was awesome. I didn't see the game. I just saw the highlights.
Major League Baseball, Tampa Bay Rays 2-1 win versus Cincy yesterday. Milwaukee 6-2 over the Marlins. The Marlins will travel to Tampa Bay for a series that starts tomorrow, a couple games over in St. Pete. NFL training camp news. Dallas Cowboys lose defensive end Sam Williams for the season. Torn ACL, partial MCL tear.
Damn it, man. We were talking about it on Friday. This preseason stuff.
Patriots defensive tackle Christian Barmore out indefinitely with blood clots that were detected. No timetable for his return. The Dolphins pay Tua, give him a 4-year, $212.4 million contract extension, making him the highest paid Miami Dolphin ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ever?
Yes. And then the Packers gave Jordan Love, their quarterback, a 4-year, $220 million extension. Anybody say the pressure is on those two?
Man, did you think they were going to do that for Tua?
I suspected that they were going to sign him and extend him. I didn't know they were going to make it that sweet a deal. But, hey, good for him. You got to make the money when you can, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's go ahead and send it over to the F1 desk. Taco Bob at the F1 desk. I know he's itching to give this update from the Belgian Grand Prix because he's set to go on summer break with the rest of the F1 entourage. What do you got for us there at the F1 desk, Belgian Grand Prix?
We have a first place, not as expected, but we have from the Mercedes team, Hamilton. He won. Max Verstappen, who was supposed to win in my eyes, he got fourth place.
Now, did you actually hear what truly happened?
No.
That you read the update, the final results.
I Googled it as you were saying it.
Initially, it was a 1-2 Mercedes finish with it was Russell Hamilton, but George Russell gets disqualified. His car was too light at the end of the race.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Well, they're attributing it to him only having one pit stop and burning off additional rubber from the tires as he made them last. So I have no idea. Anyway, what a weird rule. So it ends up, Lewis Hamilton does by default become the winner after being second to George Russell. Go figure this stuff out in F1. I've been following it for a few years now, and I learn something new every time, it seems. All right, Olympic highlights. Let's see. You gave the medal count earlier. I'm sure it has changed a little bit this morning. There were some gold medal events or some medal events going on in early action from Paris this morning. U.S. was at 12 medals, leading all countries. More than 80 medals in all handed out in the opening weekend at the Olympics, with the U.S. winning 12 of those. Team USA's first gold medal came in the men's 4x100 freestyle relay. They looked really good in that. Caught that on Saturday. Let's see what else we got happening here. Men's basketball dominates Serbia ultimately, although Serbia came out of the gates, Taco, hot and went up big on the men's team there.
I heard, yeah.
Initially. Kevin Durant came in and kind of just took things over. He had only practiced once because he had been injured. Come in, he couldn't miss. He didn't miss until the fourth quarter. He ended up with 23 points in just 17 minutes of play. LeBron also showed up big time with 21 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds.
Yeah, but people are questioning KD before. I heard some of the big analysts we have on, but he stepped it up.
Yeah, so they end up beating Jokic from the whatchamacallit, Denver Nuggets, and MVP. Serbia was thought to have been maybe one of their toughest challenges, perhaps, but 110-84 was the final.
All right, good job.
U.S. women in action today against Japan. If you want to see it live, it'll get started at 3 o'clock. What else? Simone Biles leads the U.S. gymnastics through qualifying, despite tweaking her leg in warm-up. She shook it off despite a little discomfort. She was fine. Her floor routine earned her a score of 14.6, which guarantees her a spot in the finals. She nailed it in vault as well. Balance beam did fine, and her lowest score came on the uneven bars, where she notched a 14.733. Her total score of 59.566 leads all competitors. So
I love her, man.
As expected, she's doing great.
After everything she went through, and then good for you, Simone.
So my wife loves watching the gymnastics, so that was on a lot in our house. And I get my one thing looking at this, some of those events, you've just got to be insane.
Oh, God, yeah. Again, I haven't watched any Olympics yet, but just seeing some highlight stuff, I'm like, wow.
The potential just to break your neck is... And then the other thing, my wife pointed out, on the men's side, those rings.
Oh, to hell with that.
How the hell you do that, I have no idea.
As soon as I see it, I think of the movie Old School. When they have the dark-haired guy, I forget his name right now, but when he's up there like this with a cig in his mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
The rings. But anyway, so all in all, a pretty good first weekend for Team USA as the competition is really just in France with the Summer Olympics.
All right. And in golf, Johnny Vegas won.
That's a golfer's name, huh?
Yeah, Jonathan Vegas. He's a badass. He went through major. He went through surgeries on shoulder, everything, and he's back. That's like I believe his whatever. He's had several wins.
3M Open in Minnesota. I saw Matt Kuchar was there for a while. Near the leaders or near the top. But
Kuch was, and then this kid was amazing. Some kid out of Jersey who's from a family of golfers.
All right, there you go. Your sports page for this morning.
Lynch and Taco. On demand, download the iHeartRadio app.